This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Aggies will kick this away to start us off. It's Hampton. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Dropping back, it's Russell. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Williams. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. The pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's Martin. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looking for a man. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. The shotgun running play call. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking deep for the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, tied. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the return now from midfield. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Fights through the tackle. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Throw to the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Oh, the pass is picked off.
He's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
It's 3rd down for the offense. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The Aggies will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. I I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of the 17. Alabama now operating in the red zone. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The quarterback pulls the ball into Cooper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick throw to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback. It all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Makes the ground. It's Williams. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute. And now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
The sure hands. It's Riley. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the play fake on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Putting toward the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. you may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Grab near the sticks. It's Evans. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And the Aggies will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Aggies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Here's the throw deep downfield. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. And it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Back to throw. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
From the shotgun, drops back. And is caught for a two-point conversion, so now they're down just one score. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The shotgun handoff here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offense.
He'll take a deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break.
That's good for a Fighting Texas Aggie.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He'll try a pass here. Finds his man. It's Martin. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on first down. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. He finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Gonna run it. It's Martin. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Whether they got cooked up for with his two-point conversion attempt. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Russell. Throws it to the right. With the catch, it's Cooper. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense here went with softer coverage, played some zone. I think the quarterback and the receiver recognized that. Good job of coming back to the football, and the quarterback put it right where it had to be for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Meadows.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Pass caught. Second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the sticks. It's Meadows. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. Looking for a gap. It's Martin. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play with good coverage that time. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Dropping back. It's Russell. Looking to scramble. Heaves it deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Smith. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field, trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. It's Evans. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back. Going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The sure hands. It's Williams. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
May wrap them up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could...
Touchdown, Aggies! And that will give them the lead now. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up in the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. And they'll use the ground game here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Running back here on a direct snap. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
He gets the first and more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
2nd and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Sends right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Quick catch over the middle. Touchdown, tied. That's how you finish a play. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved out in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. And they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Aggies will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Run it out of the shotgun. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Direct snap to the back. And they'll stop him short of the line of game. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. will be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Alabama looking to convert on fourth down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Cooper. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the handoff. It's Riley. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. To pass. It's Russell. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Handoff to the back. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
But the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
On third down, he drops to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Martin. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Now, a fourth down.
And the Aggies will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Grab down the middle. It's Evans. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
42 Spider.
Using his legs. It's smart.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The tight end has got it. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. And the single back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They look to throw it here on second down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. 3rd and short now on the 13th play of this drive. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on third down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a fourth down.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Straight down the middle. Jubilation on the sidelines. They've taken the lead in the final seconds.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker. Gives them the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
Bringing it out. It's Hampton. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. whistle. On the move now. Extending the play now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Bama. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead here very late, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can just seal the win. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a late deep shot. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he goes down as the takeaway wraps up a hard-earned victory for the defense. That's the kind of matchup